So, heute geht's mit Genshin
Freedom in
und
this world.
Klappeskara. Ja, irgendwie, mir geht so langsam der Content für 4.0 aus. Das Event habe ich jetzt durch, erkundet habe ich alles. Ja, mir bleiben jetzt eigentlich nur die 3 Quests hier oben und dann war's das eigentlich erstmal. Ich muss überlegen, werde ich in den nächsten 4 Wochen auch mal was anderes spielen oder werde ich jetzt einfach die nächsten 4 Wochen mich dran setzen und die Achievements weiter zu jagen. Plus halt die Events, die noch kommen, aber gut. Eventuell soll ich erstmal ein Thumbnail machen und die ganzen Videos fertig machen, dass ich sie hochladen kann. Ich glaube, ja, eigentlich. Boah, das müsste ich eigentlich dann Donnerstag vielleicht mal machen. Morgen ist halt Mittwoch. Morgen wird es eventuell, ja. Eigentlich muss ich morgen früh aufstehen, damit ich Donnerstag hochkomme. Also, so mindestens 8 Uhr wäre schon nicht schlecht, damit ich vielleicht um 12 Uhr spätestens auch einschlafen kann. Aber gut. Sag mal, ruckelt da schon wieder mehr? Irgendwie ja und irgendwie nicht. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber gut. Ich kann mir sicher sein, es liegt nicht an mir. Es ist OBS seine Schuld. OBS Schuld? OBS seine? Ach, fuck it. Ist ja auch egal. Enter the Play Mermonia. Mhm. Irgendwo hier soll es eine Quest geben, die ich beim ersten Mal nicht gesehen habe, wo ich hier drin war, offenbar. Ja, woran das wohl lag. Wahrscheinlich wurde die einfach nur ausgeblendet in der Zeit. Hm. Dupdi-dupdi-du. Ach so, jetzt ist hier auf einmal ein Typ mit einer Quest. Oh, nee. Doch, die. Ja, ja, die standen hier schon, die saßen hier schon mal letztes Mal, nur du nicht. Jaun. Gestionär, whatever. Okay, mal im Ernst. Die ist aber echt ekelhaft. Das ist schon, wow, das sieht schon fast aus wie Ruckeln in-game. Moment, was gibt's denn hier für Settings, was ich gerade kontrollieren kann? 60 FPS, das ist das größte Problem eigentlich. Hm. Ich habe das Gefühl, FSR 2 könnte ein bisschen schlechter aussehen. Kam mir zumindest vor und so vor. Habe ich irgendwas an
There's no
River
need to
Tuner
exchange
geändert?
pleasantries. It's rather
Nee.
pathetic to force a conversation just to
60
occupy
FPS Limit und
silence.
42 Off-Sync. Das Ganze durch 2. Was, wenn ich einfach mal ohne durch 2 mache? Fällt die drin jetzt vielleicht nicht auf, aber okay. Ich lasse es so, wie es mal war. Alter, ist die Musik hier drin. Boah. Damn. Okay, ja gut, meine Kopfhörer sind wieder extrem laut eingestellt. Jaune, whatever. I just can't believe it. Would someone really take a camera into the Mason Gestion itself and simply strut about taking pictures of everyone and anything? That's ridiculous. Everyone knows, everyone should know. Yes, everyone knows, everyone should know that is how secrets get leaked. It is common sense. If common sense was common, Mr. Eon, then the Mason Gestion could simply disband tomorrow. Royalte. What? I shall leave this to you. Have them sign the document, just like I taught you, whatever, and return it to me before the weekend. Still have to handle the expense receipts. Car6 keeps hassling me about it. But Mr. Royalty, just who shall I be looking for? We don't have an office specifically in charge of cameras. I trust your judgment. Now hurry up and take care of this, so we can each really enjoy the weekend. I'm going to go take care of other things. Up to it, kid. Yes, Mr. Royalte, whatever. Royalte leaves in a leisurely manner. Yes, sir, Mr. Royalte. What are you doing? Hello. Hello. It looks so you are not a member of the staff yet, a Mason Gestion. I'm currently busy with official business. Should you have any inquiries, please ask Miss Cornelia. She's right over there. She will provide with a chair and a cup of tea. Please have a seat, and I will come find you after I'm done. What's the big rush? It's actually a simple matter, but dealing with it is quite complicated. The office I work in has received a notice instructing us to draft a letter to the other offices. The content was something like, staff are forbidden from bringing cameras into the Mason Gestion and taking pictures. except for work purposes, or in order to avoid leakage of secret information. Just telling me about the letter's contents constitute leaking secrets? No, certainly not. If anyone really had issued a camera to take a photo of documents and it resulted in a leak, then this will certainly be a confidential matter. However, maybe someone will use a camera to take a picture of documents in order to leak them. It's not a secret. After all, it's a possibility that everyone is aware of. I feel dizzy. Think about it this way. If you are guarding a secret, then the secret you are guarding certainly cannot be revealed. But the fact that you are guarding a secret itself may not be considered a secret. After all, if even the fact that you are guarding a secret is considered a secret, then you will fall into an endless cycle of keeping the secret of keeping secrets. Your wording is an endless cycle. I'm curious who is in charge of this matter. That is where this matter becomes complicated. There's an office in the entire Mason Genshin that is directly charged with managing cameras. Mr. Simane says that I should ask Mr. Gattino. They work related to confidential matters, and thus I should be the first to be made aware. But Mr. Rialto says I should ask Differ, as he is in charge of all matters related to the staff of the Mason Genshin. Were we to make a new rule that all staff of the Mason Genshin cannot bring cameras to work, we'd have to let them know. Wow, it's complicated. Why are there so many different people responsible for different things? What happens if you can't remember? That's why each of us carries a thick notepad. So even with the notes, I'm still not sure who I should look for now. This is a confidential matter. Let's look for Gattino. That's exactly what I thought. Mr. Gattino is quite a fable and is also an exemplary questionnaire. Even though all the matters he deals with are of utmost importance, he still handles each matter with aplomb. His work can truly be called outstanding. Well, I guess you'll get to see for yourselves. Please, this way. Aha. Warum muss ich jetzt mit den Leuten hier reden und seine Arbeit machen? The fuck? Leon, what are the odds? Do you finally have time for a cup of coffee with me after work? Thank you for your offer, but I have a confidential matter that requires your attention. Confidential matter? Is it something I know about? I think you may not have been informed yet. I only received the document this morning. Now that's odd. Perhaps my information is a step behind yours since I haven't had a chance to read the Steambird yet today. But it's a confidential matter. Why would you read about it in the Steambird? Haha, so as well as get information and spread it far faster than our internal memos here at the Mason Genshin can. Of course, it's understandable. After all, they get paid when they deliver a message. Paimon doesn't get it at all. Let's not talk about that for now. Sir, it's like this. Leon explains the situation in detail. Huh, that's right. Such an announcement is absolutely necessary. This already happened. Some blithering idiot wanted to show off his desk layout and took a picture of it. He's a member of the camera club and showed that very photo to the other members of the club. But one of the members of that club just happened to be an astute reporter who quickly noticed a document that looked like an internal memo in the picture. And guess what happened next? The next day, that blessed memo complaining that only fish get served for dinner here, day in and day out, was all over the Steambird. Does that count as a secret? That doesn't sound very serious. Whatever it is, it's internal information. It should not be leaked to any outside parties. The people of the court of Fontaine never miss an opportunity to mock and deride the Mason Genshin, and we must act with caution. This actually gave two fix about what we actually do here. All they want to do is have a laugh. Anyway, I'll leave this to your office to take care of then. But this matter concerns new rules for personnel. Ifo is the one who should sign off on this. After all, in this document, though it reminds everyone of the importance of keeping confidential information secret, the more important thing is how to communicate these principles to them. If you ask me, it must be Differ that takes care of this. Our office will certainly assist in this matter. This will be more efficient, and confidentiality can be maintained. Gattino still designs his name on the dotted reading co-organizer. But Mr. Gattino, this matter. Come on, boy, you can't double about it. This must be taken care of. Now go find Differ quickly before his patience is sworn thin by other matters. Now I go find some documents that talk about the principles of protecting secret information. The document is ready to be officially promulgated, whatever. Our office provides our full support. Go find him, kid. I've got to go. Attend to other matters. Er hat nur keinen Bock zu arbeiten. Okay, gut. What? Mr. Gattino, wait. He left. Where did you see Mr. Gatino's abilities? His secret to getting everything done so well is avoiding doing anything at all that carries even a modicum of risk. Oh, so it's the ability to shirk your duties. There's nothing we can do now, except go find Mr. D4. This way, please. Mhm. Sie saßen hier vorher alle nicht. Alter, die Musik geht mir so auf den Sack. Mach die mal leiser für mich. Do you have something for me, Eon? You seem to be out of breath. It's like this, Mr. D4. You've come to the wrong person, Eon. This document clearly has the subject of secrets. Oh, could you fail to realize something so simple and obvious? Such as it was this document. Committee Kelly speaking, that's correct. Hey, that's not the subject right now, either. The exactness is noted and appreciated, but I will not sign this document no matter what. I will not even entertain the thought. It should be Gatinio who leads this matter. Mr. Neal said you should be the one in charge. Ah, me? And how should I do it? Grab a megaphone and stand on the door shouting at everyone as they come into work? Hey ladies and gentlemen, don't bring your cameras to work. You'll leak all kinds of secrets. That would be bad, so don't. Or maybe print up a few hundred documents and leave them on the desk for every questionnaire so they can take them with them as they go get their coffee. You think we are like Ateneo? That we can just grab leakers and teach them a lesson? All we can do is send out notices. Kind nobody takes notice of. But he's already signed the document, look here. Or do you have any clue what co-organizer means? The one who follows instructions from the other party? It means, at least I'm not responsible for this. I categorically and completely refuse to sign this document. If it must be my office that is supposed to take charge of this, then let mine will come down and tell me so in person. Before Charles out in a rage. Wow, die wollen beide nicht dran arbeiten. Cool. He's loud and didn't even dare to speak. As I said, he has quite the temper. So what do we do now? Don't worry, let's just go back and look for Mr. Royalty. Wow. This is a confidential matter. As such, it falls under your office jurisdiction. Well, in that case, can we keep affairs we handle confidential from you in the future, even on personal related matters? Hey, those are two different things. Quit shifting the goalposts. Well, it's certainly not up to us to decide whether or not they're the same thing. It looks like I've messed things up again. Scary. Unisha, how about we get out of here? Adults arguing is scary. Gentlemen, calm down. There's no need to be upset over such a trifling matter. This is no trifling matter, Royalty. This is a matter of grave importance that impacts the entire Mason Gestion. I dare not act rashly and decide it on my own. So it is. There's nothing trivial at all about protecting our secrets. I don't think there is anyone in the world Mason Gestion more suited to handling this matter than you. Please relax. I must you gentlemen argue about who is in charge. As I see, there is no need for anyone to be primarily responsible. You don't even need to coordinate. What? Eh? I fear I don't understand your meaning, Royalty. Royalte, whatever. I don't quite follow your train of thought, Royalte. You two are both gentlemen with a wealth of experience, and know that when dealing with something complicated, we must first divide it into simple things. The responsibility of preventing people from leaking secrets using cameras should logically fall to Gatineo. But you need not to do anything extra. Just continue catching leakers as before. As to inform everyone of the policy that cameras can't be brought into Mason Gestion, this troubled task must fall for D4. Nobody else in the Mason Gestion can clarify the new policy to the staff. We have no capability to enforce it. Nobody listens to us. You don't need to worry about that. Leave enforcement to Gatineo. What you need to do is not notify, but propose. The bigger your printed proposal, better. But put it at the entrance and be sure to print the case of the last camera leak below it. That should be enough. That sounds exactly like before. I don't get it. How is this different from before? I don't understand, Mr. Royalto, this way. I agree with this proposal. Excellent. It's very clean and clear. What? Proposal? Huh, that's easy. Then we have reached an accord. After Yawn rewrites the draft, I bring it to both of you to look over. Now let's each get back to work. Wow. I'm very sorry, Mr. Realtor. I really messed this up. Don't blame yourself, Yawn. It's not your fault, at least not completely. Why did they suddenly accept your idea? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's right, why did they suddenly stop arguing? They looked like they were about to start a brawl. That's because you don't know what those two didn't truly care about. Do you think they simply didn't want to take on extra work? Of course not. They simply didn't want any other officers to get involved with their work. Especially when they themselves would be held responsible. As long as you understand this, it's easy to remove the source of their discontent. And then they are quite willing to do the work. But your processor will still have to take responsibility. Virginia and Defoe are both experienced bureaucrats, and they are both painfully aware of some simple truth. In a large organization such as the Meissen Gestion, everyone has to take some responsibility. That's the only way to make sure everything can continue to operate smoothly. We can negotiate the size of the responsibility, but everyone must take part. If anyone refuses to do so, well, then they had best pray they never run into any trouble. Don't think too much on it, Yawn. You'll come to understand all this someday. Right now, the important thing is to go rewrite the proposal and bring it to me. Got it? Yes, Mr. Rialto. Rialto leaves in a hurry. Looks like another all-nighter. Guess I should grab a coffee first. Do you always stay up so late? I wouldn't say always, but I guess I'm just used to it. Regardless, it's all good as long as I get my work done. Sometimes I wonder if there's a point to all this work I do. I type, produce, document, chat and run errands, day in, day out. As an objective observer, Onisha, what are your thoughts? I'm not sure yet, just yet. Fine, perhaps you can give me an answer after you've observed a bit more. If you're interested, come here tomorrow. We can talk again then. Jeden Tag eine Quest, oh super. As a questionnaire here at the Meissen Gestion, I've been drowning in a sea of work. Perhaps you could help me as an objective observer. What's the point of it all? Purpose of work one thing is a pretty complicated question. Achso, a certain trifle. Achso, ich muss nur... okay, ich kann es auch heute Abend ausmachen. He owns on a lot of pressure. Sure, hope he doesn't burn out from all this work. Ach, ich muss nicht alles auf einmal machen. Also alles, Dingens. Hätte es nicht gereicht, einfach nur bis danach zu warten? Glaube ich schon. Achso, 8 bis 12 Uhr, ja, oh, super. Lesen muss gelernt sein, Uni. Zack. Certain Trifle. Wenn ich jetzt hier gucke, müsste ich ja eine... Ja, Reputation Reward, gut. Ich kann die alle am Stück machen, gut. Doch nicht in 3 Tagen, real life. So, Yawn. Traveler, it's nice to see you. How are you doing? You have bags under your eyes and it seems like you can barely speak. You should take a break. I can't rest. I stayed up all night last night writing drafts. But none were good enough. Time for yet another rewrite. If you have any official business you require my assistance with, please wait a moment. You can pull up a chair near Mr. Rialto. Perhaps he even has coffee. I must get back to writing. No using to my dear colleagues. Certainly not formal enough. Simane. Traveler, glad to see you've come back for another visit. Coffee? Now that you mention it, why were none of you surprised to see me here before? Yeah, I wanted to ask too, but those guys were so loud and Pam didn't dare talk about anything else. And I thought I was going to be kicked out. Why? No need to worry, the guards let you in, so why would we take it upon ourselves to chase you out? This is also an example of clear delegation of authority and responsibility. Hello, traveler. I am Simane. It is a pleasure to meet you. Hello. Simane used to work in the court as an assistant secretary. Due to some rather messy circumstances, he was transferred back to the Meissen Gestion. Using his logical and precise deductions, we were able to find solutions to many previously intractable problems. Please, that's a bit much. I merely considered over my previous work experience and used the value of certain things to infer the importance of matters related to them. So in practice, countless matters that cannot be precisely measured will crop up in the course of work. But in these cases, applying Royalty's well-developed axioms of human interactions is of great assistance. And that means what now? Put simply, when dealing with work, Simane is quite skilled in considering all sides and their state. It makes everyone feel like they are important. It's like balancing scales. And if the balancing act is simply impossible, then I can tip the scales with the weight of words. Eon sure seems to be working hard. Can you help him? Ich sollte halt echt früh ins Bett gehen. Yeah, it seems like he's about to pass out. This is a path that all must walk, sooner or later. Should I help Eon write the document, he will not remember this lesson. His head and heart are filled with idealistic fantasies about what working in the Meissen-Genshin is. Fantasies are for the young, not for the Genshiners. And I simply don't know how to write those documents. You are quite direct. Alright, so what business brings you here? Tell me and I'll see if I can. Leon suddenly runs over in a panic. Alas, all is doom and ruin. Mr. Royalty, do you have any spare keycaps for the typewriter? As I was typing, I suddenly discovered that a keycap was missing. I have no idea when it could have. Did you already have a look nearby? Maybe it just fell off onto the ground. Or maybe it's stuck in a book or sandwiched between documents. Did you already check these possibilities? Or maybe it's in a pen holder or your sleeve. Or your hair or in a teacup. I've looked everywhere, even my pockets and my shoe bottoms. I've searched all over and it's nowhere to be found. Very well, then you should go ask Cornelia. If you do have spares for things like keycaps, then she's the one you need to file a request with. I should just go buy one myself. It shouldn't take as long at all to make a keycap. My dear Jan, do you really want to spend your own money? The typewriter and its keycaps are public property. And property of the Meissen-Genshin. Filling an application with Cornelia is the proper procedure. It really doesn't cost much at all. This is not a matter of how much, it's another matter of authority and responsibility. Repairing the public property of the Meissen-Genshin should be paid for by the public accounts of the Meissen-Genshin. If you pay for this with your private funds and do not fill a claim for reimbursement, then when expenses are audited at the end of the year, it will be unclear where the money came from. Fine, fine. I'll go find Cornelia right now. Even buying something is such a pain. Is even paying for things this annoying? This is actually quite normal around here. Please, this way. Let's go find Cornelia. Ich bin gerade gegen irgendwas Unsichtbares gelaufen. Cool. Hello, Mr. Jan. May I help you? And hello to you too, Miss Cornelia. Do we have any spare keycaps for a typewriter? Excuse me? My typewriter is missing a keycap, so I would like to apply for a replacement. If there isn't one in stock, it would also work if you could reimburse the purchase of a new one. Expensing a keycap, that shouldn't be a problem in principle. Sign your name here, please. Just write requesting reimbursement for replacement keycap due to typewriter malfunction. And then sign your name and office. Very well, I can get the keycap today, right? I really need to get back to work. Mr. Jan, have you ever applied for reimbursement for the purchase of public property before? Being reimbursed for work expenses is not at all like you imagine. You don't simply buy something and reimburse it. You need to compile all the reimbursement receipts and documents on a monthly basis, create summary reports, and then submit everything to the Meissen Cardinalis for approval at the end of the month. This approval process is related to the approval and payment of salaries for the entire Meissen-Genshin. If the amount expense is too late, then the Meissen Cardinalis will even need to submit it to Monsieur Nivellet himself for approval. Payments can only be officially sent after the review is complete and everything is signed. If he has any questions about a certain expense report, the staff member in question must submit a written report. We are just preparing to submit our first batch of reports, which we shall do sometime in the next few days. I mean, if I'm unfortunate enough, then I might require Monsieur Nivellet himself to sign off on that keycap reimbursement. Such are the rules, Mr. Jan, and since the total expenses for this month are large, indeed, he may very well be required to audit the reports. You Villette, wait, isn't that your Chief Justice? But it's just a keycap and we're making him sign for it? Just doesn't feel right. Isn't there some other way? I think so too, after all it's only a keycap and we don't trouble him with it. That is true, there are other ways. Yes, you could go buy a keycap yourself first. Then I can provide you an official acknowledgement of debt in the public accounts. After all the reimbursements have been processed and payment process completed, the amount owed will be paid to you directly from the public purse. Excellent, then let's do that. After all, the keycap doesn't cost much. I can pay for it. Then please sign here and you should still write requesting reimbursement for replacement keycap due to typewriter malfunction. I'm going to purchase a replacement from Miss Estelle. Yes, indeed. Is anything wrong? Then I will take the EOU to Mr. Was? EOU, whatever, to Mr. Wright for him to sign. And then take it to Miss Estelle to verify the purchase amount. But you don't need to worry about that. Just hurry and buy your keycap. I'll take care of the rest. Thank you so much. You really are the best, Miss Cornelia. I'll go and buy it right now. Come on, Traveler. It's time to leave. Ach, Lil muss ja wieder hier hoch dann.
Behold.
Die ich kann ein bisschen direkt hier raus, weil dann kann ich hier runterspringen.
The wind rises.
Euer Kike from Estelle. Interessant, dass sie sowas hat. Hi. Eon, what is it? You seem to be out of breath. Estelle, please, I need a keycap for a typewriter. You should have something here, right? Of course, but typewriters have so many different keys. Take a look and see which one you need a keycap for. Eon started rummaging around, searching for the keycap he needs at lightning speed. This one, this is it. Here's the money. Thank you, Estelle. Last time you said you'd like to go boating with me. Eon, hey Eon. Oh, ein Pärchen. Typewriter Keycap. Oh Mann, wirklich. Und wieder hoch. Wieder rein. Zack. Doop-di-doop-di-doo. Install keycap. Great, now I can finally continue working. This proposal must be finished today. Thank you so much. When I have time, I will certainly treat you to an excellent meal. Are you free tomorrow? Come find me here if you've got the time. Wait for me to finish work and we can all go eat a tasty meal. Then I'll be waiting. You're right, I must work faster. Wait, what's the next sentence? I should have written everything down. Okay. A certain stamp, 8 bis 12 Uhr, als Might Drop abholen. Zack. 8 bis 12 Uhr. So. Ja, ist eine interessante kleine Büroquest irgendwie. Passt überhaupt nicht in die Welt dieses Fantasy-Settings, aber egal. So. Ja, ist zusammengebrochen. Eon, are you done writing? Eon? Ah, what? Yes, yes, I finished writing. It's me. Did you finish writing it? Oh, it's you. I must have fallen asleep. Sorry. Mr. Royalton and Mr. Semaine stayed with me half the night. With their guidance, I finally managed to finish the proposal. But I was just so tired, I thought I'd just close my eyes for a bit. I never thought I'd sleep until now. I need to go find Mr. Thales first and have him stamp this proposal with the official seal of the Mason Genshin, and then take the proposal to Mr. D4 for his stamp. And then we can begin officially printing it, and then we'll be done with this. Sounds simple enough. Yeah, in any case, I've heard that Mr. Thales has introduced a brand new type of machine for affixing stamps. They say that it's convenient and made with confidentiality in mind. And they plan to use it throughout the entire Mason Genshin. Take a look, Mr. Royalter even gave me a key. Every department must use this key to activate the stamping machine. Anyway, it all sounds pretty informal and official. Why don't you take another nap? It looks like you can barely walk straight. Anyway, it's just getting a document stamped and there's that stamping machine to do it. There's no need to rush. No, we cannot afford any more delays. Let us go right away. Like you said, it's only a stamp. It shouldn't take too much time. Wenn ich jetzt gerade bin ich so saumüde, jetzt könnte ich wahrscheinlich direkt schlafen gehen. Meine Augen fallen mir jetzt schon wieder so teilweise zu. Und wenn ich nachher ins Bett gehe, kann ich wahrscheinlich wieder kein Stück schlafen. Thales. Tales, whatever. Thales, can I get my documents stamped now? Yes, of course you can. Did you bring the key? And please sign here too. Some people need to sign now that we've got the machine. About that. Oh, God. The machine must still be operated by someone, so you still have to sign in, don't you? It's a guarantee. But this machine is perfect for maintaining secrecy. Before the key, even I can't start it up. Put the documents there and make sure they are properly aligned. Then insert the key into the keyhole. Is this that automatic stamping machine? It looks really ordinary. Like this, and just turn the key. Wait a second, just hold the pose. Don't move, I'll take a picture. Not afraid of leaks? When we first deployed these machines, Mr. K6 specifically specifies that we must use the camera to make a record of everyone that came to get documents stamped. I need to move. We can't have this document in the frame. Recently, someone said that there's going to be a new document promulgated here at the amazing Genshin that specifically addresses secrets leaked through cameras. I don't want to be the first one to be made an example of. Only shot, let's go wait outside. If we are in the photo, maybe we get sucked into some kind of baloney involving leaked secrets. Thales carefully takes a picture. Okay, I've taken the photo. Please start up the machine. I turned the key already. Why isn't it responding? It's impossible. I just repaired it. It can't be broken again already. Thales begins to inspect the machine. That's odd. There's nothing wrong with it. Reinsert the key and try again. Okay, here goes. Put it back in and blah. Oh god, it's not working. Thales, think of something. Maybe you didn't align the document properly. You need to fix the document to the markings. There are hidden trigger mechanisms inside. Does the document have anything to do with the machine not starting? Of course it does. Otherwise, how could the machine know there are documents waiting to be stamped? This is an automatic machine after all. I'm not operating it manually. Oh, for the love of... Fine, fine. I make sure it's properly aligned with all the markings. Leon takes out the document and places it back. It's no good. It still isn't working. How could this be? So, last time I gave it a little smack and then it started working properly again. Then I give it a whack. It appears we have no choice but to try it. Are we getting close to the point where we resort to prayer to try and fix it? That's true. We can still pray, can't we? Lightly tap the machine. Oh Mann, das ist schlimm. Ich sitze hier, meine Augen fallen mir zu und so weiter und so fort. Warum eigentlich? Ich meine, es ist 20 Uhr. Ich habe 7 Stunden geschlafen, eigentlich sogar 7,5 bis 8 fast heute. Aber trotzdem. Irgendwie. Und nachher, wenn ich ins Bett gehen will gegen 1, dann kann ich ja nicht schlafen und liege bis 2 am Handy. Typisch. The machine replies to you with complete silence. Put a bit more oomph into this tab. Links, rechts, geradeaus. Du kommst hier nicht mehr raus. Links, rechts, geradeaus. Nee, halt ich. War der Text so? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber mehr Oomph. Ja. The machine seems like it's too lazy to even care about your efforts. Make it so that its later iterations will feel it. The machine breaks its silence and lets out a rusty, annoyed sound as though a very sleepy person just fell out of bed. Wow, what's that sound? Don't tell when the machine completely broke down. And then, as if the machine sleepily found its slippers and stumbled over to turn on the light, it begins to operate with a whir and a clunk. Und das können die nicht per Soundfile abspielen mit drinne? Wow. It's finally working. The auto stamper is well worn, but it works slowly and methodically. Okay. With several people on the brink of despair gazing at its intently, the machine slowly drops the stamp downward with all the speed of an elderly tan tortoise climbing a cliff. The stamp, having taken its first step onto the paper, seems to stagger around on the document before meandering slowly about and finally settling down to rest. Finally, the machine shivers and shudders and begins to slowly retract the stamp. Ah, I told you it would work. I truly don't understand just what's so great about this machine. It's called automatic, but it's far slower than just doing it by hand. But it is perfect for maintaining confidentiality and secrecy. Look around, even if we wanted to. We couldn't take the stamp out and use it for our own private purposes without permission. Don't act so smug. What if the machine completely breaks down and Mr. K6 isn't here either? What then? K6 klingt schon fast wie ein Charakter, den man spielen kann, aber der Name klingt so dumm. Well, it will still be okay. I have a backup key. To open up this machine? To open up the box in Mr. K6's office, there's a backup stamp in there. Traveler, let's hurry up. We must bind and staple the document so we can deliver it to Mr. D4. I can't wait to be free from this nightmare. Und dann kommt der nächste Auftrag. So gesehen bringt dir das auch nicht viel. Okay, with all the stamps, the document has been bound and stapled and all that's left is to give it to Mr. D4. And it will finally be done. Today I'm going to get a good night's sleep and I forget about all of this. Then I'll take a day off and go find Estelle. Mr. Yan, do you have a moment? Yes, what is it? No way, did the reimbursement get approved so quickly? That it did not, but Miss Universe sent someone to me and had me come to ask you. Why are you expensing a single keycap and not an entire typewriter? Because the single keycap fell off, that's all. Why would I need to expense an entire new typewriter? No, that doesn't make sense. Perhaps, but our list of items eligible for reimbursement includes typewriters, not individual keycaps. As such, keycaps are a brand new payment item. Therefore, you must submit a written document to Monsieur Villette and explain in detail why you are expensing that single keycap. Why does it feel like some kind of bad joke and not actual government business? Oh, okay, wir sind nicht mehr in okay. Wir sind nicht in Frankreich, nicht in England, auch nicht in Italien oder Spanien. Wir sind offiziell jetzt in Deutschland. Gut. Is that really necessary? So, you want me to write a separate report to the Chief Justice, explaining how I lost a single keycap? The Mason Guardian said that it was a request from Monsieur Villette himself. Der Typ hat Langeweile. As if. The Mason Cardinal says everything is a request from Monsieur Villette himself. But no one dares test the waters and see if that's actually the truth. Come now. Eon, calm down and listen to me. As a gestionnaire of the Mason Gestion, orders from the Chief Justice are an imperative, carrying the full weight of the administration. Simply put, you have no choice but to write it. Not that this is a bad thing, you know. You can use the chance to show off your handwriting to him. But everyone gets a chance to make a separate report to him. But Hello friends, good news, we just caught someone leaking secrets of a camera, red-handed. A sterling example of negative behavior that we shall conclude in the proposal. And as for this criminal who knew the law yet knowingly violated it, is in fact the very person who reminded everyone not to use cameras lest they expose secrets, Mr. K6. Him? It's because of him that Eon was up all night, writing the proposal, and now he's been caught breaking the rules first, no less. He used the camera to take multiple photos of his office and then distributed them to reporters. One of the photos included his own minutes from meetings, and the public last has now discovered that the contents of the minutes are widely different from what he said in his previous speeches. Rumors are swirling like mad, and it appears that Mr. K6's office is about to become the biggest joke in Fontaine. Again. Wait a minute, what do the minutes have to do with the speech? Almost all of the contents of the speech were agreed upon in the meetings recorded by those minutes. Of course they are related, so why are they so different? Oh, that's actually quite normal. The purpose of the meetings and the minutes is to tell us exactly what content cannot appear in the speech. K6 hasn't got the foggiest notion of what he's going to say, and doesn't even have his own ideas. He is completely reliant on being reminded by his subordinates. Wait, so where is Mr. K6 now? He's awaiting investigation in my office. After all, not only did he leak secret documents, but he also caused quite a storm in the city. I think he may have to stay in there a while. But what about my document? I finished writing it. It's all stamped, up and ready, and I... Hey, now it's okay. You wrote it. It will get sent out eventually. It wasn't erased. Calm down. Eon, are you there? Mr. Simane, you're finally here. Please help me think of something. Don't talk about that now. Your keycap, have you already expensed it? You think? I even have to write a report to Monsieur Neville himself about it. Oh, dread. Take a look. Is this that keycap? Where did you find it? It was under my desk, just as the cleaning stuff was sweeping. I accidentally swept it over. Someone saw it and put it on my desk. I thought it was a keycap from my own typewriter at first, so I put it away. But today I took a look and I realized my typewriter wasn't missing a single keycap, so... This nightmare, when will it end? Onisha, what really is the meaning behind my work? Jan fell to the ground in a faint. Jan! Jan! Jan is rushed to the doctor. Ah, this is all my fault. If only I'd found the keycap earlier, things would have turned out like this. How's this issue about the keycap, hello? That's right, everything's a complete mess. Jan didn't even know what to do. Catinio and Defo have all just vanished. What's going on with these guys, anyway? Jan cares about the meaning of his work. Jan doesn't know what the point of his work is. This gets always thinking about those sorts of things. The point of work, such a grand topic, can't be easily explained in just a few words. You only heap more pressure on yourself by constantly worrying about such issues. Well, do you know the answer then? No, I've never even considered it. I just work. As for me, while I do think about it now and then, I have my own way to deal with stress. If you really want to find the answer, perhaps we could find some time to talk more. But right now I've got to buy some fruit and go see Ian. Now, that's the main matter, and no mistake. I'm also going to help Ian apply for sick leave. He really needs to rest. Great. We each have our tasks. That's the way to get things done. Er hat sich nur um ein einziges Papier gekümmert und ist zusammengebrochen. Wow. Okay, irgendwas geht hier ganz stark falsch ab in der Region, aber okay. We'll see you later, then, Nisha. That's weird. Where did I put that sick leave form? A sudden scroll. Ja, das Ganze wirkt irgendwie so ein ganz schlechter Witz irgendwie. Ganz schlechte Oper. Nee, nicht wirklich, aber egal. Witness Ian's work travels. Ja, und wenn ich mich nicht irre, kann ich mir jetzt hier beim Steamworld meine letzten 3 Achievements abholen. Also meine letzten 3 Belohnungen. Dafür, dass ich alle Quests in Fontaine getan habe, ja, gemacht habe. Wenn ich mich nicht irre. Zack. Phrasi 20 von 20. Yes. A certain notice, a certain trifle, a certain stamp. Und Level 4. Cool. Gibt's da irgendwas Cooles? Ne, nicht wirklich. Step by step recipe for making a fruity trio. Whatever. Level 5 könnte. Ja, Level 5 wird interessant. Bin ich drauf gespannt. So ein bisschen, was das Ding jetzt genau macht. Wahrscheinlich aber wieder 2 Minuten Cooldown oder so. Ist ja cool, dass sie solche Sachen einbauen, aber dann macht doch bitte einfach nur einen kurzen Cooldown, damit man das auch nutzen kann. Sonst bringt das rein gar nichts. Gut. Zack. Change Name Card. Boah, sieht sich so geil aus. Amrita. Ecobox. Irgendwas anderes gerade. Was interessant aussieht. Das sieht doch ganz nett aus. Von wem ist denn das? Keine Ahnung. Gut. Dann gucken wir nochmal. Also, ich habe 2 Orte markiert, die man im Multiplayer aufsuchen könnte, eventuell. Ich habe Erzen notiert. Ich habe die Dinger gemacht. Eigentlich gibt es jetzt gerade nichts mehr, wirklich, das ich anpeilen könnte. Quests, ja gut, Lynnis Quest, aber die wollte ich am Wochenende in Ruhe machen, irgendwann. Das heißt, entweder spiele ich jetzt heute Abend noch was anderes, oder ich kümmere mich jetzt um Achievements. Ist halt die Frage, will ich mal was anderes wieder spielen, jetzt nach den ganzen letzten Wochen? Oder nicht? Muss mal gucken, ob ich auf dem Desktop irgendwas finde, was man spielen könnte. Wie lange habe ich jetzt? 4 Wochen. Also sagen wir 2 Wochen. Andererseits, morgen Abend kann ich ja nicht spielen. Außer, ja gut, wenn ich morgen, ja gut. Wenn ich heute früher ins Bett gehe, morgen früher aufstehe, wenn ich morgen früh ein bisschen was machen und morgen Abend ein bisschen was machen, vielleicht noch. Wobei morgen Abend wahrscheinlich eher nicht, aber vom Prinzip her. Gut. Aber ansonsten bin ich erstmal durch. Ja. Deswegen waren hier die Blumen. Wegen was habe ich da Blumen geplaced? Die komischen Bell-Dinger, oder? Ja. Lumidus Bells, deswegen sind die hier. Ja, sollte ich vielleicht ein paar einsammeln nebenbei. Bin jetzt auch gespannt, ob Neuvillette oder Risley als erstes dran ist in 4.1. In gewisser Weise sind mir beide recht. Denn wenn Risley als zweites dran ist, dann brauche ich am ersten Tag mich nicht so abhetzen mit allem. Ach, zumal das sowieso ein Mittwoch ist, scheiße. Das heißt, dann habe ich sowieso keine Zeit eigentlich großartig. Außerdem einen halben Tag Urlaub an dem Tag. Ah. Ja, mal gucken. Wahrscheinlich, wird es aber irgendwie passen. Und Neuvillette, wie gesagt, ich finde ihn schon ganz cool eigentlich, wie er zu spielen ist. Mit seinem Laserstrahl. Ach, aber ja, ist jetzt auch nicht so besonders. Von daher. Sollte eventuell noch ein paar Gegner mal sonst machen, so ein paar Mechas. Aber gut, was soll's. Oh, es geht sogar einigermaßen schnell. Zack. Wow. Beiden haben schon gut Damage zusammen gemacht. So, zack, also Kokumi und Sayu. Zack. Zack. Da liegt ein Item. Achso, stimmt. Wenn ich jetzt eh gerade hier bin, kann ich auch unter Wasser eben mal kurz Erze holen. Nee, halt. Erstmal brauche ich dich. Zack. Also ich habe jetzt keinen Bock unbedingt Erze einzusammeln, wenn ich jetzt eh gerade hier an dem See stehe. Aus ja, weil ich gucken wollte, was da oben war. What the... Dann kann ich jetzt auch eben kurz die Erze hier unten einsammeln. Geht hier unter Wasser relativ schnell. Bam. Investigate. So, ist noch irgendwo was? Nö. Gut, ja. Na gut, da sind jetzt auch noch ein paar Erze gerade. Spontan. Twin. Zack. Und zack. Ach, da sind auch noch welche. Ich komm. Ich stehe ja gerade hier. Aber interessant, dass hier irgendwelche Mechas sind, die von Banditen genutzt werden, die Sachen abbauen. Und die kriegen Mini-Schaden anscheinend. Interessant. Zack. Ja gut, wie gesagt, dann bin ich mit 4.0 erstmal fertig. Das heißt, hiernach wird wahrscheinlich nur noch ein Event kommen. Das Event, was aktuell läuft, habe ich gestern aufgenommen und das kommt hier vor diesem Video. Höchstwahrscheinlich zumindest. Ja, dann muss ich mal gucken, ob ich jetzt was Neues anfange oder ob ich... Oh Gott. Was ist denn das? Oder ob ich jetzt einfach Achievements aufnehme. Muss ich mal gucken. Ich habe keinen Bock, mich durch die ganzen Achievements durchzuarbeiten und zu gucken, wo die sind. Das ist jetzt ein bisschen, naja. Ich würde echt gerne jetzt schon ins Bett gehen. Aber dann stehe ich um 3 Uhr auf und dann habe ich ein Problem. Weil vor 10 Uhr komme ich nicht ins Büro. Wagen ist eine Werkstatt und ich muss mit dem Kollegen mitfahren. Dementsprechend, ja, Kollegen, mit dem Kumpel mitfahren. Es ist ein Arbeitskollege mittlerweile, aber eigentlich war es ein Kumpel. Also, ja, was soll's. Auf jeden Fall müssen wir zu zweit fahren. Ich muss da mitfahren. Und ja, bringt mir halt nichts, wenn ich jetzt morgen früh schon Homeoffice betreiben würde. Habe ich heute schon gehabt und das war nicht gerade, naja, zielführend. Also doch, ich hab was Kleines geschafft, aber wenn man das als einen 8-Stunden-Tag interpretiert, was ich gemacht habe, das ist lächerlich eigentlich. Aber gut. Was soll's. Ein Slowpoke-Tag. Mhm. Und ich habe nicht mal was anderes wirklich Sinnvolles nebenbei getan. Ich lag teilweise einfach nur auf dem Bett und habe, ja, kurze Videos geguckt oder so. Aber gut, was soll's. Ich sag dann hier erstmal ciao und bis dann und mal gucken, was ich jetzt mache. Wuhu.